Here's Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. Bringing them out, someone who wowed last year in his first chance as a starter, Jordan Love.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Play fake, it's Love. It's caught. This is Tyjae Spears. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by Jawan Bentley.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here we go.
Throwing his Love on third. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So here are the Falcons out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, fresh off a third Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Christian Barmore with the play. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Tight end going in motion here. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be Panthers football. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Spears running behind center. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set, alert, alert.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. Still going past the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 33. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. A give to Spears, running right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Austin Seibert on for the field goal.
Pinheiro's kick is good. And that will get them on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
He's got a lane up past the 30. The Falcons and Keaton Mitchell just about set to get going again on offense. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Ball at the 33 for first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 42. Into the hands of Conklin. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Headed out right. He's keeping it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Falcons will have a first. Back to throw Mahomes. Conklin brings it in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Just a field goal. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. They manage 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He brings it in. Touchdown, Atlanta. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Carolina offense headed out now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now a give to Spears, coming left. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Set. Cut it. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So march it forward after they accept the penalty.
Automatic first down.
They've got first down from the 31.
Let's go now. Check. Panther. Smash. Smash.
Takes the handoff, now Love. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Wilson's got it. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Gets this one to Patrick. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. New set of downs for him at the 38. Loves to throw again. McBride hauls it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 21. That's complete to Wilson. And he'll go down here at the 16. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Set.
They put Mooney in motion right. Love on 3rd and short. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Seibert's kick is up and good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return coming from the 6. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. The Falcons back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. To the air, Mahomes. Complete, it's Atwell. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. He gets 6 on that play, and it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. He finds Mitchell, complete. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 47. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing again, Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Gets it to the 15. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Falcons grow their lead to 8.
14, Panthers 6.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what